Hi everyone, welcome back to the nest. Sorry about that, my camera cut off. So this is part 2 of our exploding, what was I going to call it? ABC Baby Block Exploding Box. Boy, that's a mouthful, huh? So all I did was just went ahead and put this on here. But I was saying that, you know, you can use this for any kind of baby gift. I'm going to turn it into a mini album, but you can use it for a baby gift or a Valentine's Day gift, just anything that you want. So what we're going to do is set this aside now, and we're going to work on our lid. So you're going to need a piece of paper. Let me get my notes. Piece of the colored cardstock that measures 7 by 7. No, wait a minute. Whoop. Where am I? Lid 8 1/4 by 8 1/4. Here we go. It's going to measure 8 1/4 by 8 1/4. And then you're going to need a piece of chipboard that's 6 by 6, and then a piece of the white cardstock, just like we covered the others, at 7 by 7. So let's go ahead and just do this real quick. Hopefully we won't have any more issues with our tape. Guess I can get this out of the way so you all aren't seeing the scoreboard while I do this. Yeah, you could decorate these up any way that you like and use them as a gift box for any occasion. You all seeing this when I was talking about that 110-pound weight cardstock being fuzzy? It's like it has a lot of fiber or something in it. I don't know. I'm not sure what it is. I thought at first that it was my blade that needed to be changed, but that wasn't the case. Okay, so we're just going to set this aside now, and I'm going to pull my scoreboard out, and I'm going to show you how to score this for your lid. So on all 4 corners, you're going to score at 1/2 inch and 1 inch. Half an inch, 1 inch. You're done with the scoreboard. Now we're going to do some cutting on this. And I'm going to get a pen and show you, because you're not going to be able to see it here. Well, you may be able to, but I'm going to show you the ones that you're going to cut away. by marking them with an X. So can you see right there? So there's only that one little bitty one that will remain. So let's just go ahead and get those cut. Okay, after we cut that, those are the 3 little squares that we cut out. Then I'm going to go in and I'm going to cut straight up right here to the next score line. You see that? Just to the next score line. And then I'm going to make just some angle cuts to where we turn this into like a little tab. Like that. I angled on either side. Super easy. And then you can also do this just a tad bit here. Just a little bitty slither. Not much, but just a little. So I'm going to go ahead and do that on all 4 of my sides. And you all can do it along with me if you'd like. The sun's going down here, so I'm struggling to see my lines. Just about done. There we go. Should look like this with your little tabs on all 4 corners. Get all this scrap out of the way. Give it a little toss. And then we're just going to go around and burnish all of our score lines. Including our little tabs. Don't forget about those little guys. Okay, we have all of our score lines burnished now. Now, we're just going to put our chipboard on the inside of this box and center it just like we did when we were doing the insides of the box itself. what I'm planning on doing is stacking these two boxes. Since it's a gendered reveal, I'm planning on stacking them and using them as the centerpiece for the table. These would be really cute as centerpieces for a baby shower too. Okay, so we're just going to center it right in the middle of what we just scored and burnished. I have to stand up and make sure that I am centered. Yep, I am. I'm just going to burnish that down really, really good. And if you have some glue that's oozing out, go ahead and clean that up. Make it tidy. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take and pull these little tabs in like so, and we're going to connect them to this side right here. I'm going to put that there, and then we're going to pull this in, and then make sure that your corner is squared up nicely. It's easier for me to do it if I'm down on something flat, but just get your edge squared up really nicely. Flip it over, give it just a little burnish so it will look like that. See, this is still loose. These two are still loose. You just used your little tab. So let's go ahead and do the rest of them. I know I'm out of frame. This is really hard to it's hard to get in there and try to keep it in frame, but I just did the exact same thing as what I showed you the first time. And we'll just put some glue here, and let's try to see if we can't do it on both of them this time and make it a little bit easier on both of our little tabs. Just pull it up and get it there. Nope, didn't make any difference at all. Okay, so okay, now there's our corners all done. Now what I need for you to do on the tabs that are on the sides that have the tabs where they're glued in, like here, can you all see that? I need for you to take and fold these over first. I don't guess it really matters, but that's what I've been doing. And this is just going to give you more stability on those tabs for the lip of your box. So you just fold it over, and then I'm going to burnish it really good. Where it's like that. Now we're just going to do the opposite side because that's where your other tabs are glued. Getting my hair in the camera. Okay, so there we go. There's this side. And then just do the exact same thing on the other two flaps. So see, I don't think I showed you all that, but we're only putting glue on this top flap. Okay, there we go. There's our lid. Voila. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to take and move this out of the way. We're going to take and add our little ribbon to our box part. So this is about, I have 4 pieces of 12-inch ribbon, and I'm using organza ribbon. Be really careful when you do this. I don't have any of the fray check. I just take them, like, barely touch the ends where they won't fray on one end. The other end, it doesn't matter because it's going to be covered up anyway and protected. But on all 4 pieces, just on, whoops, boy, that really got, see, you have to be super careful. Just barely hit it, just to where it will already done 4. 1, 2, 3. Whoops. There's my 4th one. I have no idea. Oh my word. 2, 3. Well, am I wearing it? Oh, here we go again, people. Did you take it, Zoe? No, go get down, baby. Go get down. Okay, well, I can either sit and look for it forever or find some more find some more and cut one more piece, because that's 1, 2, 3. Yes. So, just a second, you all. Need about one more piece. I'm sure that piece of it's missing come up sometime. Find it in the oddest place. So we're just going to take and we're going to eyeball the center of this side of the flaps. But first, what I was going to tell you that you need to do, this is going to kind of round over here on all of your edges. And don't do this until these are dry. But these are going to kind of round over just with your bone folder. Just kind of burnish them. Each one of them. So there's 2. Here's 3. Zoe. I wonder if we have a little organza thief. Zoe may have taken it back to her little bed. That may be one of the things that fell earlier. Okay, so then we're just going to take and, well, let's just glue it. So the end that you just sealed, you're going to leave it loose. And then we're just going to put our piece of organza on here. Now you can use other ribbons. I just don't know if your lid will fit on there. I don't know how your lid will do on there, and I used the organza on this one, so I just went with it on this one as well. I haven't tried it with anything else. And then you're going to need 4 pieces of white cardstock that measure 2.5 by 5 3/4. And this is to cover these. I hate this cardstock, this white cardstock. I'm just trying to get it used up. And then we're going to center it on, I'm going to have to stand up for this too. You know, you can make these up and leave them flat and just have them ready for a gift. So let's turn this one around. Same thing, put a ribbon. That way, you know, if you didn't have a gift bag, or you just wanted something a little bit nicer than a gift bag, or you didn't really have time to wrap anything, you know, if you had these made up, you could just pop your gift inside and tie it up, put the lid on, and they'll think that you've spent forever on just your packaging, you know, and it's gonna be nice. There's two. And you can always, you know, you don't have to use this white cardstock here. You can make them really pretty on the inside. I'm just using white because chances are I'll use some sort of baby scrapbooking paper once I know if I'm going to have a baby boy grandson, or if I'm going to have a grandson or a granddaughter. That's still not, it almost seems surreal, to be quite honest with you. But I'm super excited. And so all of our kids took a vote, and we gave them options of what the grandbabies will be calling us. Of course, I know chances are it'll be whatever comes out of the kid's mouth first, because I've heard that happening. But we took a vote, and the choices that I said were Lolly, Gigi, or Yaya. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, some of you all out there, if you're Greek, I think that Yaya is grandmother in Greek, if I'm not mistaken, which I thought that was so neat. So, even though our daughter had given me that little sign that said Grandma, which I thought was precious, I can't see a toddler trying to say Grandma. So those are the three choices, and the winner of those three were, well, my husband kind of took Lolly out of the equation, and I'll tell you why in a second. But they decided on Gigi, and I was good with any of them. I thought Yaya would be cool too, but the winner was Gigi for me, and the three choices for my husband were Pop, Papa, and Poppy. And so I kind of took Poppy out of the equation for him, but I was thinking, you know, Lolly, Pop, yeah, that's why that's why my husband said no. So he took one away and I took one away, and they decided they're going to call him Papa. So it'll be Gigi and Papa. Unless, of course, the kids decide to call us something else. The girl who does my hair, her name's Sandy, and the grandchildren, when they first started trying to talk, was hearing the parents calling her by her name, Sandy, and they couldn't pronounce it. The children couldn't pronounce it, so they started calling her Sassy. And to this day, that's what they still call her, is Sassy. And I thought that was so cute. And then her husband, when the kids were ready to go somewhere, they'd say, "Let's go see," and gave his name. And rather than figuring out something else, they called him Go-Go. They wanted to Go-Go, which is so cute. Okay, so anyway, here we go. All that you do is take and you'll tie these up like this, and then tie these up. I haven't decorated the outside yet, of course. I'll have to untie these, but I was just going to show you here. So you'll tie those up and tie those up, and you would do it better than I did just then. And then you'll put your lid on, and there you have it. But I'm going to show you what I did. Flipped it over, and to get our little squares here, you're going to need 24. Whoops. You're going to need 24 strips of paper that measure 5 3/4 inch by 1/4 inch. And then we're just going to simply put these. I'll do one because you all don't want to sit here and watch me do every one of them. But I'll do one on camera with you. Let's see. I'm going to zoom in. There we go. And we're going to place them, but we're going to keep it off of the edge and kind of just center it. Oops. But off of the edge. And what I'm doing is I'm running 2 this way and then come back with the one on top. It's these little pieces right here where you can see how bad this paper fuzzed. So I apologize for that. See? Can you see what I did? So there's your 2 sides, and then your top and your bottom. And you do this exact same thing on your lid, on the top of your lid. There's that one. And we're going to get one more. Put it down here. And there you go. There you have it. And then what you'll do is you'll take and make sure that you have your orientation correct. You don't want to put your alphabet on upside down. But you'll take and hold that up and then glue those on each side. And you're done with that. Now let me show you what I did on the lid. If you'll notice here, even though I have the, whoops, let me scan you, turn you back out. If you'll notice here, on this one, there's the top piece here on the actual box, but then I also put it here. So, and this box right here, this was 6 3/8 inch. That's why it's a little bit wiggly, but I fixed it for our box, the one that we've just made. So what you'll do is you'll just take and you'll glue a piece here, centering it again, but not leaving a gap. I'm sorry for all the glue on my hands, you all, but you won't leave a gap, but you'll bring it all the way down to the bottom, like on this one. And that's it. Yeah, that's it. You're done. I hope that you enjoyed this little tutorial. And thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. Oh, I'll be back on because I made some little prediction gender banner things. I actually made that video a couple of days ago when I was feeling even worse. But you all can, you'll see it because I'll try to get it uploaded today or tomorrow one. But thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed. Talk to you later. Bye.